toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulldogs offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking for room, it's Frazier. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. And he's still running after the move. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Bell. And not much doing there as that runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a crease. It's Frazier. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Young. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Surging forward on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bowling. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Law. They'll immediately call timeout. It'll be 3rd and long.
Timeout, Kentucky.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Law. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. On the ground, it's Frazier. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. They'll leave it with him. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Quickly complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Quick completion on the out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wall. Breaks into the open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker, it's Rodriguez. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Defense has been dominant. We reached the end of the third quarter. Nobody's been able to get on the board as we check out the stats. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the fourth. The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Takes the handoff. It's McGowan. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. The offense coughs it up. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And that one stings, man. 4th quarter tie football game. You trusted your kicker to come through, and he gives you the dreaded doink. And that means you know it was so close to being in, that one might come back to bite him.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Find some fresh air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Let's see if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Young. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Send the tight end in motion. That's reeled in. It's Branch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Caught by the receiver.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee.
Bought a little time, lets it go.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gilmore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, it's Gilmore. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the quarterback takes a knee. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple